Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome on back. My name is Mr. J, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of a showcase for the throwable hole legendary SMG in this game. So this weapon here is a throwable hole. What this gun does is whenever you throw the weapon, it explodes shortly after impact, but a more detailed version of their tiny little crappy description there is once you throw this gun, once you reload this gun, what it will do is wherever it hits, it will create a black hole on the ground beneath it. And this black hole does dark magic damage over time. It will actually suck enemies into it and ragdoll them around. It's pretty cool. But the secret sort of effect of this gun is that when you throw a second gun into the original black hole you just made, it makes that same black hole like twice as big and deal like 3 times as much damage. So the one that I'm going to be showing you guys here with is not a volatile or even chaotic or anything. It's not even primordial. It's just a basic throwable hole. It's the only one that I have. But it's great to show you guys the base damage of what a throwable hole can do. So if you get like a primordial throwable hole with like some crazy awesome stuff on there, then yours should be doing even better than mine. Alright, there we go. I saw that mine was missing an enchantment, so I just went ahead and threw a good one on there real quick, just something quick and simple. So there you guys go. Now that's the new enchantment, so you guys can go ahead and see that. So the legendary effect of this gun, like I said, is once you shoot a bullet out, you can then reload the gun. Reloading the gun throws out the gun, it creates an explosion. And that explosion there is a black hole. The black hole will suck enemies in, it will deal damage over time for dark magic damage, and then after 5 seconds you saw an explosion there and the hole disappears. That explosion deals massive damage. But the secret part of this gun, the part that people don't quite realize sometimes, is that when you throw the gun out, you can throw another one into it, and the hole gets even bigger, reaching that target way over there, and the explosion is bigger and deals like 3 times as much damage. So it's got the base damage of like roughly 2,000 or so, I want to say, for a critical, and 800-ish for a non-crit. That's just my damage here. So decently high damage, good fire rate, decent magazine, all that fun stuff. But then the fun part really begins whenever you just throw it out. And if you throw it anywhere, you can see it hit up there and it creates a portal down there. So it creates a black hole underneath wherever you hit. So I don't know if this will work against any flying enemies like banshees, so that's something that you'll have to test out in your own build. But you can see here, if we throw it out there, it's ticking for about 2,000 each time, and the explosion does, you can see there, 42,000 damage for a basic explosion. Again, my gun is not primordial, not volatile, not even chaotic. It's a basic throwable hole. I'm not using any kind of Buffmeister or From the Shadows or anything, and we're already hitting for 42,000. And that was it. I don't even know if I did both of the black holes. So let's try that. Let's go 1, and then let's go 2, and let's wait for that damage. Let's wait for that explosion. You can see it's also ticking for anywhere between 2,000 to 8,500 in that range very quickly. And when it explodes, we're getting... It's very hard to see because of the motion blur. Let me go ahead and photo mode it real quick. So you can see now that we have the 2 black holes, we're getting 56,000. I'm trying to see if there's any other numbers in here real quick. So it looks like that's about it. So it looks like we hit for an extra 15,000 or so by doing 2 black holes in 1. Now, let me go ahead and activate my From the Shadows and my Buffmeister and see what my damage goes up to now. Let's pop the Buffmeister, do From the Shadows, let's go here, and let's go here. It's hard to see with all the criticals there, but if we let it explode, there we go. So we're going to try to see what this gun actually says. So I do see... I can't see what this damage is. It's too many criticals. It's too many criticals. There's one down there for 36,000. I see that one. There's just way too many numbers here. I can't see. They really need to give us an option to turn off the critical text in photo mode so we can actually see what the heck we're hitting for. I see another K there. I just don't know what that's for. So if I'm seeing this correctly, there might be that... I think I'm seeing a 346,000 critical with a 37,000. I had to turn up the saturation to really see these freaking numbers. Alright, so we're going to try this again. We're going to do it more over here, though. We're just going to see how many numbers we can get on some of these guys in this group. So you guys can see the group damage here. Let's go ahead and pop the Buffmeister. Let's do this. Let's throw 2 of those out. And you can see now it's hitting everything in this one group. Okay, there we go. I think that's a good one. I think we can actually see the damage numbers now. Let me go ahead and fix my saturation. There we go. Aha. Okay, so I was right. We did get a 364,000 crit there. And then I can't see anything on anything else. But you can see all the numbers it is affecting people with. Like, there's a 32,000 down there. There's a 39,000 there. This gun has massive range. That's a 46,000 there. It's really hard to see that. I'm very sorry about the all the criticals and hard to see numbers and everything. I thought we'd be able to see more here, but yeah. So you can see what looks to be a 36,000 and another 36,000 there as well. So I mean, either way, you're seeing this massive range of people getting all these damage numbers. You're very easily going to be hitting for massive numbers here, and the ticks of this too are not anything to joke around with. You can see it's ticking for 10 to 20,000 sometimes. So this gun is incredible. Let's go test it out against Parasite and see what we can do with a Parasite kill. Okay, so we're just gonna build up my spell weaving stacks real quick, and then we're gonna jump in to Parasite and see what we can do against him. Let's go. Hopefully he does not do his little beam attack thing. Seems to be good there. Get the bonk off, and let's go for the double portal there, and look at that damage. And then the explosion just chunks him, and you can keep throwing it too. So it's like, if you just want to keep damaging him, you can keep just throwing it out, but it's actually better to get that secondary explosion on there after 5 seconds of waiting. So you can see it's really chunking things now. The dots are really crazy. If you keep shooting on top of that, you can see it's just chunking things if you really let them all explode. And he's gonna be dead. Boom. So, and again, this is just a really basic showcase of what this gun can actually do, because mine's not chaotic, mine's not volatile or primordial. This is just a basic throwable hole, and it did that. Granted, that wasn't the smoothest kill, but I'm also not fully optimized for this gun either. So this gun has mega potential. This is probably one of the biggest buffs of that recent patch, was this one and the Shadow Fire, and I think there might be one more that I'm forgetting, but these are some of the biggest buffs from that actual patch from the other day. So thank you, Gearbox, for finally letting the throwable hole and the Shadow Fire feel like legitimate weapons and not plastic toys. And I cannot wait to see what kind of builds you guys can come up with for this gun. But that will go ahead and do it for today's video. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to hit that subscribe button for any future content, that would be great if you guys did that. Also, if you like my style, if you like my vibes, go ahead and hit that like button as well, because that means a lot to me when you guys do that, and it helps out with the YouTube algorithm as well, helping promote the video. On top of that, if you guys don't want to miss any of my future uploads, go ahead and hit that bell notification button as well to be notified whenever I post a new video. We also have the Patreon, the merch link, and the Twitch link down below. If you guys want to come hang out on Twitch, come drop a Prime sub or anything, or come say hey and join the community, that'd be awesome. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.